Harper Wave and Harper Audio present The Mind-Gut Connection, how the hidden conversation within our bodies impacts our mood, our choices, and our overall health, by Dr. Emeran Mayer. Read by Tom Parks. This book contains advice and information relating to healthcare. It should be used to supplement rather than replace the advice of your doctor or another trained health professional. If you know or suspect you have a health problem, it is recommended that you seek your physician's advice before embarking on any medical program or treatment. All efforts have been made to assure the accuracy of the information contained in this book as of the date of publication. This publisher and the author disclaim liability for any medical outcomes that may occur as a result of applying the methods suggested in this book. The names and identifying characteristics of the individuals discussed in this book have been changed to protect their privacy. A note before we begin. Don't forget to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider, or go directly to www.harpercollins.com/audio/mind-gut-connection. The enhancement contains charts and other material. It will be referred to throughout as the enhancement. To Minu and Dylan for their persistent encouragement to listen to my gut feelings. To my mentor, John H. Walsh, who kindled my interest in gut-brain communications. Preface. Since the initial publication of The Mind-Gut Connection in the summer of 2016, I have talked to many audiences, large and small, to the lay public and to academics across America and Europe, on the topic of brain-gut interactions and how our gut health impacts our overall mental and physical health. I've also met one-on-one with many readers interested in learning more about how this emerging science can improve their overall well-being, and, for some, their daily quality of life. Many of these individuals were patients who recognized their own or their child's symptoms in the stories I share in the book. Some were seeking advice on how best to harness the recent insights into the microbiome to alleviate digestive symptoms, improve their anxiety or depression, or slow the progression of neurological diseases such as Parkinson's. Others were executives from the burgeoning biotech industry or the food industry, looking for guidance on how to tailor their products to promote microbiome health. These experiences have convinced me that the so-called brain-gut microbiome axis and its impact on our mood and our health has become a hot topic. Every day, more and more scientific literature offers evidence that disturbances of brain-gut interaction have implications for a wide array of health issues, from conditions like food sensitivities and functional GI disorders to psychiatric disorders like depression and food addiction, to brain disorders like autism spectrum disorders, Alzheimer's disease, and Parkinson's disease. While some of these ideas and hypotheses about specific brain disorders remain speculative, a few are now supported by well-designed studies in human subjects. For example, in the short amount of time since The Mind-Gut Connection was published, 4 studies have been published that have clearly linked an alteration in gut microbial composition in patients with chronic depression. However, it is important to keep in mind that the majority of published human studies so far have only demonstrated associations between alterations in gut microbial composition and specific diagnoses, without proving a causal relationship. In other words, we don't know if the observed changes in the gut microbiome in these diseases are a cause of the respective disease or a consequence of the underlying brain disorder, altered disease-related dietary patterns, or medication use. But it's clear that there is a connection between the microbiome and cognitive function. Well-designed research is now underway to determine possible causality and to identify
Sample complete. Ready to continue?